He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. Art is the proper task of life. Freedom is the will to be responsible to ourselves. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at any given time is a function of power and not truth. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. What is done out of love always takes place beyond good and evil. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. Convictions are more dangerous enemies of truth than lies. Without music, life would be a mistake. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. Man is the cruelest animal. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. There are no facts, only interpretations. He who would learn to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk and run and climb and dance. One cannot fly into flying. We should consider every day lost on which we have not danced at least once. You have your way, I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. A casual stroll through the lunatic asylum shows that faith does not prove anything. People who live in an age of corruption are witty and slanderous. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. He who cannot give anything away cannot feel anything either. The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die, as well the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions. They cease to be mind. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. The most common lie is that which one lies to himself. Lying to others is relatively an exception. I am not upset that you lied to me. I am upset that from now on, I can't believe you. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. We have art in order not to die of the truth. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The essence of all beautiful art, all great art, is gratitude. The earth has a skin, and that skin has diseases. One of its diseases is called man. It is hard enough to remember my opinions without also remembering my reasons for them. To forget one's purpose is the commonest form of stupidity. Faith, not wanting to know what is true. Words are but symbols for the relations of things to one another and to us. Nowhere do they touch upon the absolute truth. When one has not had a good father, one must create one. It is not the strength, but the duration of great sentiments that makes great men. Success has always been a great liar. Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. The best weapon against an enemy is another enemy. Not by wrath, but by laughter do we slay. There are no eternal facts, as there are no absolute truths. We often refuse to accept an idea merely because the tone of voice in which it has been expressed is unsympathetic to us. Sleeping is no mean art. For its sake, one must stay awake all day. The more abstract the truth you want to teach, the more thoroughly you must seduce the senses to accept it. Hope, in reality, is the worst of all evils because it prolongs the torments of man. What is great in man is that he is a bridge and not a goal. Love is blind. Friendship closes its eyes. The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. Character is determined more by the lack of certain experiences than by those one has had. In the mountains of truth, you will never climb in vain. The unexamined life is not worth living, but the examined life may be painful as well.